scam alert to all you non-union actors out there, because it was a very well done scam and I just want to prevent people from falling for it. So let's start at the top. I am a self-represented actor right now, non-union, and I went on Actors Access. The casting call on Actors Access essentially said, actors, you can film this from home. It's pretty much creating content if you're between 18 to 45. I'm between 18 to 45. Okay, sure, let's make some easy money. I've done this before, I've gotten paid for doing this before, why not? And essentially all you have to do is send a slate and you're considered for roles in their company. So send in my slate. Oh, clearly it was incredible. Way to say my name. For those of you who don't know, a slate is when you say your name. Sometimes you add your height, location, depends on what casting asks for. So I sent in my slate, and then I hear from Jordan Cameron. He was allegedly the project manager of Black Brick Productions. And he said, okay, you know what, gave me a very detailed email list. Here is the charity that you will be creating content for. So it was called Hope for Women. And the goal was to end period poverty for this campaign that they were running. And for me, that is something very close to my heart because I worked as a pelvic floor physiotherapist, and women get their period every month and not everyone can afford menstrual products. And I thought, that's really nice. Okay, so let's look into this charity. So I go to the charity's website, hopeforwomen.org, and I look, okay, I see they have a mission statement, they have blogs and causes they've donated to, and they have an event coming up at the end of June. It's going to be in Quebec and they have an address and everything. I go, okay, cool, this seems legit, amazing. So I go back to the email that Jordan Cameron sent me and I read what is required of me. So just sending my legal name, address, phone number, send 2 pictures of yourself and your social media handles and your current occupation. All these questions, nothing was red flag. I've sent this stuff before. It is available, it's social media, all that stuff is there. There are pictures of me. I actually even asked, can I send a headshot instead of an actual picture? And they said, yeah, sure. Okay, cool. So sent in the information. And then, okay, great, we have your information. We're gonna connect you with legal. I believe legal, it was Alana Zitzerman. That is their legal person. Sure, I hear from Alana. I get the contract. I open the contract, and it was interesting. So essentially, as the content creator, what is required of you is, so the reason they said they needed all my name information is they were gonna put my name on promotional material and I would give these free menstrual products to even friends, family, organizations, whatever I want, just take pictures and then create an opening statement of why this is so important. And I thought, okay, great, love this idea. Let's get this information out there. Let's just make people more aware of this stuff. Love it. And then I see the promotional material was attached in the contract and I thought, well, this is a little subpar, don't want to judge. And then I read what was required of me is to pay roughly $3,600 to get their iPad and their self-tape kit to film it at my place. And I thought, okay, well, that's really weird. And I didn't understand why I would have to buy that from them. They're claiming, you know, it's a third party, they'll pay me back, whatever. And I also, a giant red flag is I was gonna get paid roughly $11,000 to do this. Now, if you are a non-union self-represented actor, there is no way you are finding these gigs on your own to get paid $11,000 plus to do something. So then I did more of a deep dive and I went back to the charity website and I read the blog articles. It said they donated $250,000 to this robotics team in Afghanistan or something along those lines. And it was a real robotics team. I looked up the team, but they just took content and created fake articles. And then I looked at the date of which the articles were created, and they were all roughly around April 19th, April 20th, they were updated. Okay, that's very odd. At least 6 or 7 different articles that were all just written with pictures, with random quotes from people that it was like, it wasn't the finest reporting, but it was good enough that when I do a quick scan, because I'm auditioning for a lot of things, I'm like, I'll do a quick scan, this seems real. And then you read it and you go, well, this is really bad reporting. If anything, completely fake, which it was. So yes, the blogs were terrible. The address for the charity and the events, the event hall wasn't a real event hall. And even I couldn't find any person that was the head of the charity, who was the face. There was no, this is who we are, this is the committee of people on this charity. And I thought, okay, well, that's definitely odd. And I ended up reporting this to the police because people donating to this charity that is, to me, looked completely fake was not okay, especially because this is an actual issue that should not be taken advantage of. So I sent an online police report. The website is no longer available, and that's great for the charity, but the Black Brick Productions is still a website. But the actual websites for Black Brick Productions and the Hope for Women were created only a couple months ago. So Black Brick Productions saying that they've been around since 2010 and only creating a website a mere couple months ago, that doesn't make sense. And there's definitely, this is not the only thing they're doing, in my opinion. And Black Brick Productions, Jordan Cameron is not a person. The website, all the pictures they took are stock images. I found some on Shutterstock. I went to Wix to create my own fake website just to see how easy it would be, and it wasn't that hard. I found the stock videos that they used to pretend it was their work and what they created, and I thought, okay, this is scarily easy to do. That being said, it takes a ton of work because they had to create 2 fake websites at least. I don't know where else they're using this scam on. And they had to know what actors need to hear in order to get money for them. Like, someone is aware of this system. So I felt very vulnerable, right? And I was really upset at myself for almost falling for it. I didn't give them money, but the fact that I was so close to believing that it was real, because I thought, oh, this is so great, let's charity initiatives and yeah, making money while doing a good deed. That's lovely, right? Who doesn't want to do that? So amazing, but actually not amazing because it's a scam. So I also alerted Actors Access to let them know that this posting is most likely a scam. And I heard back from them. They said they notified their compliance department, and then I followed up because that's what I do. So I asked them essentially what that means, because how do we prevent this stuff from happening in the future? So Actors Access said that essentially they look into all the breakdowns that are posted before they're posted. And again, this will be looked into by the compliance department. I don't know what that means, and that's part of why I want to make this video, because we're paying for Actors Access, and I assumed that these things, that scams wouldn't be available on Actors Access. And look, I get this was a really well done scam. This is probably the best one I've ever seen, but I'm paying for a service so this doesn't happen. There's sites that I no longer use because this kept happening to me. I do understand both sides. Like, from the actor, I'm very frustrated. So I guess, yeah, I understand my side because I'm frustrated and very vulnerable and just disgusted right now. But I also understand that Actors Access, there's so many breakdowns that get posted on a daily basis. And, you know, if you're just skimming through the website, it looks believable. So I get it. But what can we do to be better is the question I'm putting out there. And I don't want this to happen again to non-union actors. I don't want this to happen to anyone, actually. Union, non-union, anyone acting, anyone that's not even acting or just experiencing this scam, because it's such a gross feeling. You know, you're just so excited to be part of it. I was making plans in my head. I was picturing the shots. I was so excited. Yeah, let's get the message out. Oh, this is gonna be great. And then, oh, it's a complete scam. Okay, great. Love that. Gross. The fact that it's so easy to make a fake website is also quite upsetting. The fact that all this stock footage was available, all the videos, all the images that you can just pull and create this fake website and make it looks pretty real. I gotta give them credit. It's so scary because this can keep happening. What's going to stop the cycle, right? And I get from Wix's perspective, right? You go to wix.com, it's so easy to create your own website, and that's a real incentive to use their platform. Totally get it. I'm not faulting Wix, and I understand why they make it easy, because you want to use it. But it's so easy to make something look so legitimate that I believe it, and especially for the charity one. Again, charity is no longer online, which is great, but it was quite believable, unless you're willing to take the time to look at, okay, who are these people on the production company? Who are these people that are part of the charity? Are there actual people, or is it just really a lot of flash and pizzazz, which in this case it was? So it's a lot to think about, and I am very disheartened right now. I guess I'm not going to apply for things for a while on my own. Maybe I should look into getting an agent again. These are the questions that I have with myself, but I'm sharing with you. So thank you for being a part of that. Cool. It's just so scary to me how good these people are at scamming, and how they knew what to say, and the websites they created, the information they put out there. So I want people to be aware, because it is so easy to fall for it. Like, I know as actors, we want to work and we want to create, and honestly with this one, I just wanted to get the word out about period poverty. I thought it was a really nice message. So just really read the information, and even if you see footage, know that that footage might not be the people's actual footage. So just be really aware, be careful out there. And if you have any questions, reach out to your fellow actors, get another eye. I know I asked my husband his opinion, just get other people's opinion. Don't ever send anyone any money, because that is not what is required in this industry. And I really hope this video helps someone, because I don't want anyone falling for the scam. If you think anyone needs to see this video, please send it to them, because let's not let these scammers get away with this stuff, okay?